Hi everyone, and thank you again for joining me on this tip number 6 on how to sell your home fast in today's market. So as I mentioned before in tip number 5 about the professional photography, before you actually do the professional photos, if you haven't done any updating to your house in the last, let's say 10 years, and you haven't really changed anything, you haven't done any updates to your home, there's a few things that I'm going to recommend, and your realtor should also recommend, to make your house look a little bit more refreshed. For example, if you have multiple colors of paint on your walls in your home, your personal taste, which is fine, however, it might not be the taste of a potential buyer, because this is one of the things that your potential buyer is going to think when they come in and they see multiple colors of paint on the walls. They're going to be saying, oh, if we buy this house, we're going to have to paint all these walls. We're basically going to have to paint the whole house and paint it obviously the color that we want. And you don't want potential buyers to be thinking as soon as they walk through the door of all the things that they're going to have to do when they move in or before they move in. So I'm going to recommend that you try to change the color scheme to something neutral. There's a few investments that you should be making in your home to make your home more appealing to your potential buyers. Painting is the inside of the house is one of them. You want to make sure that when they come in, they're not thinking that they have to already start working on this house before they've even made an offer on your property. So another example is, let's say you have kitchen cabinets and they're okay, they're in great condition, but they haven't been updated in a long time. For example, maybe the hardware, something that you can easily change, it's very low cost to you, is maybe the handles of the doors. And just to make it a little bit more new, more refreshed. If you have older appliances and you haven't updated your appliances, maybe update, even, they don't have to be stainless steel, even though that would be preferred only because people like stainless steel, but just update them so that they look newer and not older. Because again, you don't want your potential buyers to walk in through the house and start thinking of all the things that they have to change in the home before they even move in, especially if they can go to another viewing of a home and see that that house doesn't need absolutely anything and it's ready to move in, and they might just pass yours up because this one is ready to move in. So you want to make sure that you do minor updates in the bathroom. For example, maybe the toilet roll holder, the towel holder, little things, maybe the faucets need updating, something of that nature, something that's low cost, but it's going to make a world of difference in the look of your home. Also, another example is the bathtubs. Sometimes the bathtubs have mold, or sometimes the showers, the grout gets really dark and moldy. Please make sure you have, either professionally clean or maybe re-grout them again, or re-caulk the tub just to make it look nice and fresh. Replace the shower curtains, little things that will make a huge difference in the eye of the beholder and the potential buyers that are coming in to see your home. So that is tip number 6. If you haven't done tip number 6, if you haven't done any updating, maybe do those little final touches. Even outside, if you have cracked paint, do a little touch up. If you need to paint the outside because, you've chosen a color that, again, is something that's your taste, you might, again, if you want top dollar and you want to sell it fast, you might invest in maybe doing a little touch up painting just to make things a little more welcoming to the potential buyer. So that is tip number 6, and soon I will come with tip number 7.